Coca-Cola. No, not this time. Tell them some secrets, P-Raw. We got water, we got coffee, we got some maca. Yeah, maca. Whoop-ass. So from Hinkley Point across the water, literally every road, they are doing that. Just for nuclear power. So we are on February the 25th today. Seem to have forgotten the date on the last video, but hasn't a lot of people. Days go into days, right? But nevertheless, time to ride. Empty roads won't last forever though. When it gets back to how it was, enjoy whilst you can. We're going to have to start the 5 AM clubs again. You just wait, folks. I don't know if you can see that, but just goes to show good lights in the daytime. That rider though the other day, well actually there was 2 or 3 of them on like the A38. Just call it an A road. It could be any A road anywhere. No lights. I mean, you don't have to run a front light. You can kind of see where you're going. You can kind of, right, it comes to the part of riding a bike to kind of look in front of you, you know, look where you're going, see what's up. But a rear light, I can't understand it. Like, how many people's lives, right, could have been saved because they were running a quality rear light. It doesn't have to be quality, but you know, you don't have to spend a lot of money on a quality light now. I could make a whole half-hour video about it, like how much time or price do you put on someone's life, you know. I thought I'd include a few things in today's videos, apart from lights, shades or sunglasses. If you don't want to wear them, a bit like anything, a helmet, whatever, right, then fair enough if you can get away without it. But when it starts to get warmer, even like 2 days ago, there was a few bugs around, alright? You're going to get bugs around. Bugs, wasps, whatever, insects in the eye hurts. That's why in the summer when I go out on a longer ride, I'll take the smallest mirror, right, to get shit out of my eyes, literally just for that. Also, another thing, maybe because it's obviously never happened to you, because had it have happened to you, you would quickly put on some eye protection, alright? You don't have to spend a lot of money on Oakleys or anything. Just go and get some work, or you know, industrial, building, whatever, tradesman eye protection, alright? You can get them tinted now, clear, yellow, everything, alright? So what I was going to say, a stone flying up off a vehicle, like from the tyre, at pretty high velocity hurts. I've had them here, I've had them there, with shades on. Had I have not, then that would have hurt. So lesson learned. I'm passing that lesson on to other people who don't, and I really hope you don't get caught in the face with a stone. I mean, if you have and you still don't wear eye protection, then well, I just think it's stupid. It really is, for a reason. Like, usually, like even with wearing sunglasses, you go out, your eyes are watered for a little while. I mean, some people suffer from watery eyes anyway, but I usually get it for like 5-10 minutes and they kind of settle down. So yeah, eye protection, there you go. So welcome if there's any new people here, because I don't know what the subscriber thing's doing. It goes up, it goes down, whatever. We talk a bit of nonsense now and again. We're going to talk a bit of nonsense now. Do you see that farmer's field with that bit of water there? What a great idea it would be to get a Land Rover with some skis or something, right? And then give people a ride along there. How cool would that be? I'd just look at that. That would be epic fun. Come along and see that going on. It'd be mind-blowing, wouldn't it? Just see that up there though in the sky. Whatever it is and whatever they tell us it is, do we believe it? Don't let your guard down, folks, because it could snow next week. See, what did I say the other day? Didn't think it would be long. Yeah, really great. That's nice. See how that one, the black one there, really nice with a bit of rust on. Really blends in, doesn't it? And these white ones here. Found art object. Maybe that's what it is. It's an art installation. Yeah, I get it. Let's wait for lorry. We don't need to pull out in front of lorry. P-Raw, is that even working? No. Short back and size, hedge. No, I want to grow it long. Sorry, you ain't got a choice. We're going to give you a buzz cut. Ratty tree in the ditch. That's what we like. See, look at that. It might only be a brick. I doubt there's anything on this one, but there's markings, no names though. I was watching a video the other day, some architectural video. A guy was out in the middle of the desert, literally the middle of nowhere. I don't know if it's Sedona, Nevada, somewhere. And nothing around, literally just sand, dirt, stones. And there was what appeared to be like a brick. Obviously you could see it was ancient, and yeah, I could go on, but gets you thinking, where did that come from? Water bottle tips when you're out, you know, training, whatever. Always leave your tit open. You ain't got to fluff around then, especially if you've got a Camelback or something. You won't lose much water. Anyway, you ride long enough, depending on what you're doing, you're going to be drinking from the bottle. You're going to get drips here, and it's going to end up in a mess anyway. And your bike always needs a treat when it gets home, and that's the treat of being cleaned with some hot water, alright? So I always leave my tit open for convenience. Thank you to that rider in front. He just asked me if I was okay, which was nice. I said I was making a YouTube video. Very important work going on here. But yeah, cheers fella. Thank you. Look at that, look, he's throwing up peace sign. That one, you beauty. All of these beauties through here, we love it. Just think all of that, people. Before it was fields, was woods and forests. Maybe these weren't part of it though. I reckon they were planted. They're just ditch trees. They ordered a bunch of ditch trees. Show some local attractions, P-Raw. Looking at a hedge right there. Very nice. Yotes. Sadly surrounded by all this. I don't know. If you just want the views, people, not any of my nonsense, no excuses, you just mute this video and puts on some lovely music of your choice. There you go. Job done. Beauty. Never very pleasing, is it, to see cones in the countryside? You belong on the motorway. All you tree people out there, what are those? Look a bit bare. Or are they just dying or dead? Top tip, breathe on the bike. I'm trying to teach myself that today. A car don't never stop breathing, does it? It's always wanting to get in that air to mix with that fuel to give you power. So practice your breathing techniques. And even joking, get in that goodness. Yes, we have disc mounts. Those are on my Defy, which I don't like too much. I don't really know why I bought that. I wanted to try disc brakes, which are on a road bike for me personally not any good. They're right on a mountain bike. You have to try it out for yourself, but I never really got on with them very well. So I've kind of put in the wheels on this, but we took off obviously the discs, and there is a tiny bit of silver on there which I might paint over actually, but it's something to think about when you're buying some wheels like that. You could buy them with disc mounts if you wanted and then use them on another bike. I was actually going to see if they would fit on my mountain bike just for a bit of fun. I think the spacing's the same on the back. So I just got a QR on that Trek, so just for a bit of fun. So yeah. What have we got going on there? I can't remember. My mind's gone blank. 105, that's what I was going to say. 105. Roadside treasure. Is that quite artistic? You ready? Are you ready? Appreciate the nature. Always take time to stretch it out, people. You're right, you're right, you're right. When you're in a gateway taking a piss, it's like, leave me alone, I'm taking a piss. I want a quiet moment to take a piss. It's like that annoying person in a group ride. It's like, pothole, pothole, pothole. Fuck's sake. Just press record, P-Raw. That's what we're going to keep on doing because it's my hair and I don't care. I was just thinking, fitness is down but fun level is up. And if you can make things fun, that kind of pretty much takes care of everything else. It definitely takes care of motivation. Doesn't take care of nutrition and hydration though. That's something else altogether again. But I want to share two things. I'll try and keep them as short as possible, but I was thinking of two rides. There is loads of them, right? But two rides that I've been on in the past. One of them, funnily enough, I mentioned it on Mr. Watkins' video earlier, the Exmouth Exodus. And the first time I done that ride, it goes basically from the north coast of, say, Somerset to the south coast and Exmouth. And we always used to ride back as well, and it was well over 170 odd mile ride, I think, maybe nearly 200 time I got home. And the first time I done that, so enjoyable going down in the night because that's what I enjoy. And then coming back, I don't think we hit the wall, not quite. My legs had just had it, and if it wasn't for some good mates, I mean, I would have gotten home, but albeit probably at the beginning of dusk on that evening, you know. But making that fun despite being in pain definitely helped get me home. Also a couple of Cokes in the Pines Cafe, rest in peace. I could digress a bit there and say, is that even getting rebuilt? They've had long enough, haven't they? They could have done something. They could have knocked something up, surely. They could have knocked something up, served some tea and coffee to people during these times. They could have got like a little burger van in there or something. Anyway, the other one was one of my favourite rides to do, like a night ride. The start of it would be to go down to Dunster, right? Dunster Castle near Minehead, and then take the A396 right the way through to Tiverton. And then come all the way back. There's a few ways I can come back. I can kind of skirt out and come down around the Black Downs if I want to string it out a bit more. And then head all the way back round, like through to like Bridgewater, Weston-super-Mare again, and like Wick, Congresbury, Yatton, across like Kenmore. Do we go? Yeah, I think we go through Pill. You can take the Avonmouth Bridge across. I can't remember the other road then that goes from like the industrial area, as I call it, to the old Severn Bridge and then across to like Chepstow. But I got 3/4 through that ride once and we were on like 280k I think or something, and I lay down in a gateway on top of my space blanket. Always take a space blanket, especially at night. It's dead handy for many things. And I mean, I must have fell asleep for like 20 minutes and I woke up, I was like all kinds of pain, so we had a little stretch, sorted myself out, swigged my bottle down. I didn't have nothing left after that because there's a garage there that I use. I think there's the one in is it Gordano, Eastern Gordano? and sugared up and just got on with it. But yeah, that was pretty tough. But yeah, today we're just spinning along. Fitness levels down, but make it fun. Get your haircut, P-Roll. Bontrager modification, because that's how we roll. We don't do standard round here. Big thumbs down for cutting the tree down. Like what? Mate's still standing, look. They've got to cut this one down. Why? Why do that? Oh dear. I don't know what brand of shoes everyone else uses, but I get on well with these. They're a narrow shoe. I've got narrow feet, quite bony, narrow feet, so these for me. And you can usually get good deals on these on Chain Reaction. We've got the body geometry insoles, which were they were placed in there when I had my bike fit, my Bontrager Precision bike fit, and I've got on really well with these. But my arch in my foot is quite high. It ain't that, like, what's the word, proficient, but or obvious. But once these were in place, you could feel the shoe was more like, how should I put it, full up, complete. So yeah, I was able to kind of put all of my power down easier. So well recommended, a bike fit, definitely. But I do have another pair of these. I'll show you right now. No, I won't show you right now because they're somewhere else. But there's the other one. There were some new cleats I put on there, which are they are genuine Shimano ones. But you can get really good copies off of eBay now. You don't need to give your money to Mr. Shimano. So check that out. Obviously, the colours, they may come in different compounds, I'm not sure. But for the price, you could just buy a bunch of them. Right, P-Roll signing off. It's just a YouTube video, isn't it, people? See you later, folks. You're drinking milk, P-Roll. Yeah, coconut milk. Vita Coco. And you want to be looking for the white carton. I can assure you, it is good.